Pumpkins have long stood as one of the most recognizable symbols of autumn. Their rounded shapes, warm tones, and seasonal presence make them naturally suited to decoration. What makes pumpkin decor so enduring is its versatility. It can feel playful or elegant, rustic or modern, minimal or abundant. Unlike many decorative objects tied to one specific style, the pumpkin adapts effortlessly. It can be a centerpiece, a subtle accent, or even the heart of an entire seasonal theme. Above all, pumpkins remind us of harvest, of gathering, and of the creativity that thrives when seasons change. The essence of pumpkin decoration does not begin with the object itself, but with the atmosphere it creates. A pumpkin on its own is simple, but in context, it becomes symbolic. Its presence signals that the season has shifted, that long summer days have given way to cool evenings, crisp air, and gatherings by warm light. The pumpkin has the unique ability to set tone. It can make a space feel abundant, with groupings that suggest plenty or intimate, with a single pumpkin resting quietly in a carefully chosen place. Atmosphere is not only about placement, but about the emotions evoked. A pumpkin can embody welcome, serving as a sign of hospitality to those who arrive. It can represent reflection, sitting quietly in solitude, reminding us of cycles and change. It can symbolize festivity, celebrating the richness of harvest and the joy of gathering. A single element, repeated across many spaces, takes on different meanings depending on how it interacts with its surroundings. That is the strength of pumpkin decor. It is never just an accessory, but a participant in shaping the emotional quality of a season. If these pumpkin decoration ideas inspired you, don't forget to like this video and share it with friends who love getting creative for Halloween. One of the most fascinating aspects of pumpkin decor is the way it adapts to interpretation. A pumpkin, by itself, is a neutral form. It does not demand a single meaning. Instead, it absorbs the themes placed upon it. Some view it through the lens of tradition, embracing its connection to harvest, abundance, and the turning of seasons. Others see it as a foundation for storytelling, using it as a way to express imagination, whimsy, or even a sense of mystery. Thematic interpretation makes pumpkin decoration endlessly flexible. A pumpkin can feel timeless, reflecting centuries of seasonal rhythm, or modern, aligning with contemporary aesthetics. It can belong to rustic spaces filled with texture and warmth, or sleek minimalist ones where it becomes a striking focal point. This openness to interpretation means no two pumpkin decorations are ever exactly the same. Each household, each space, each individual brings their own narrative to the way the pumpkin is framed. In this way, the pumpkin becomes more than decoration. It becomes a mirror of creativity, shaped by those who choose to display it. How do you love decorating pumpkins? Classic carving, painting, or something totally unique? Let me know in the comments below. Autumn, and especially the festive season surrounding it, often walks a fine line between formality and fun. Pumpkin decor reflects this balance perfectly. On one side, pumpkins can embody elegance. Their rounded forms can be arranged with restraint, paired with complementary tones that create sophistication and harmony. In such settings, pumpkins feel timeless, graceful, and suited to refined gatherings. They can serve as symbols of tradition, continuity, and the quiet beauty of the season. On the other side lies playfulness. Pumpkins are, after all, accessible and familiar. Their shapes are inviting, their associations warm, and their presence lends itself to whimsy. They can spark joy, laughter, and creativity, reminding us that autumn is not only about reflection, but also about celebration. Children in particular connect with pumpkins as their approachable form feels friendly, safe, and expressive. When these two qualities, elegance and playfulness, are blended, pumpkin decor reaches its greatest strength. It becomes neither too heavy nor too light, but balanced. It can honor tradition while inviting fun, acknowledge beauty while still leaving room for humor. This duality is why pumpkins remain so beloved. They are versatile enough to move seamlessly between sophistication and charm, embodying both sides of the season at once. For more festive and fun decorating ideas, make sure to subscribe and join us for even more seasonal inspiration. The role of pumpkin decor changes significantly depending on where it is placed. Indoors, pumpkins create intimacy. Their presence in living rooms, dining areas, or quiet corners makes spaces feel warm and personal. They encourage reflection, signaling to household members and guests alike that the season has shifted. Indoors, pumpkins are less about spectacle and more about atmosphere, about the way a space feels, the emotions it inspires, the sense of welcome it creates. Outdoors, their role changes. Here, pumpkins become part of the landscape. They mark entryways, frame porches, and define gathering areas. Their presence signals festivity to the wider world, communicating celebration not just to those within a household, but to the community beyond. They can welcome visitors, delight neighbors, and create anticipation for anyone passing by. Outdoors, pumpkins carry a sense of performance as they shape not only private rituals, but also public impressions. This adaptability, shifting between intimate and communal roles, is part of what makes pumpkins so enduring as decoration. Few objects can be both private and public with such ease. A pumpkin can be deeply personal, sitting quietly in a single room, and at the same time completely communal, signaling celebration to everyone who sees it from the outside. That flexibility gives pumpkin decor its power, allowing it to exist comfortably in both worlds. Pumpkin decoration is not a rigid practice. It is an evolving tradition, reshaped with each generation and each individual. At its core, it is about more than an object. It is about atmosphere, interpretation, and expression. It embodies transformation, creativity, and the ability to take something simple and allow it to carry extraordinary meaning. Pumpkins endure as symbols because they connect us to something larger. They remind us of the harvest, of the cycles of nature, of the gathering of people, and of the beauty of change. They carry joy and nostalgia, charm and elegance, fun and tradition, all at once. They invite us to decorate not just with our hands, but with imagination, to see in their familiar forms the endless possibilities of seasonal expression. In their presence, we are reminded that the smallest details can shape the spirit of a season. They show us how ordinary forms can hold extraordinary meaning. They stand as both decoration and symbol, blending the practical with the poetic. And as the years pass, they continue to evolve, ensuring their place in our celebrations. In this way, pumpkins are not only markers of autumn, but companions to the memories we create within it.